Hey everybody, happy day before Turkey Day. Hope everybody's doing well, hanging in there, and if you're dealing with family, stay away from politics. So I thought we'd talk a little bit about something that everybody can agree to disagree on. Let's talk about ETs. So I want to talk about the Netflix series Encounters, and I'm only on episode 2. Nothing new, but what I find fascinating is what people go through, what they give up when they see an ET, when they see a spaceship. We are fairly lucky in this community anyway, because so far, well, I haven't given up anything. And I know some people will go, well, you haven't really stepped out into the field yet, into the ET field. But look what I got. I'm in that ET field. So let's talk about this movie, Encounters. The second episode is what I want to talk about. And the question that was posed at the very end of the episode was not who they are, but who we are. Who we are. Starseeds, right? Yeah. Okay, so I want to do a reading on that. A little bit of background. In this episode, there was a group of kids in Zimbabwe who said they saw a spaceship land on their school grounds, and ETs came out and talked to them telepathically. The message still sends shivers down my spine, which is take care of the earth. You're not taking care of the earth right. I'm like, whoa. Yes, I may just be an alien, because that's what I've been saying. May just be a speaker too, Anyway, okay. There was a couple of people, one kid said, no, I made it all up. It's a rock. I made it all up. And I told people, hey, look, there's a spaceship. And then everybody believed me. That guy seemed a little crazy. The people who saw the spaceship, they seemed really real to me, and not crazy. 60 of them wanted him, but yet these 60 kids, I think it was 60, these kids had traumatic childhoods because of what they saw and their verbalization. They're letting their parents know and everybody else know that what they saw, and they were ostracized, and they have severe challenges, mental challenges with this. So this Harvard professor who studied child psychology, he went down there to interview these people. And when he went down there, the kids go, an adult is listening to me like I'm not crazy. So I find it fascinating in the fact that we are just now opening up to letting people who talk about ETs and spaceships have a voice. At least I hope we're getting there. So I want to look at the question that was posed at the end of this. It's not who they are, it's who we are. And we get a lot of information from other psychics who say it's coming. They are going to open up the UFOs, the ETs. They're going to become present in our awareness, almost physically. And right now, they may not be physically, maybe telepathically, because a lot of these ETs talk to us telepathically. So we may just discard it and say, well, it was just nuts. It was just nothing. It's just me being crazy. It's probably not you being crazy. It's probably you tapping in. However, right now, it's still kind of labeled a little crazy. Well, I just heard it in my mind. So I want to ask, are they showing up? Are they going to show up? How is that? I don't know if we can do, how are they going to appear? But right now they are showing up, and it's mentally. But let's just ask the question. And I'm using my contact cards because I thought that was the best deck to use. Who are we? Okay, so I'm going to drop this down. I've already shuffled. I've already laid them out. There we are. Contact cards. Thank you. Okay. The first one. I got my cheat sheet here. Seeker, conditions, messages from guide, process, outcome. Not that I really think that kind of flows. It'll just flow in story land. Okay, so who we are. I think this is important. Yee, looky. We're reptilian. So this card suggests, when I think of this card, when I pulled it, I go reptilian brain, fight or flight. So they're not really thinking about anything. It's just a reaction. It's a fight or a flight thing. And so I'm going to pull this back up because y'all don't need to see really the card so much, but I can hold it up. The fight or flight mechanism. So it's like we're not using a full-on logical thinking brain. We're not being curious enough. Yeah, this is like, hey, we need to change our thinking a little bit. That's what this card suggests. So, okay, that's what we need to do. Let's change our thinking. The next card I got is the pod card. So this pod spaceship, it comes from a mothership, and it's a little pod that shoots out and could land on Earth. It could take one of us as an abduction. It could. It could also mean it's a personal journey. So we're leaving the mothership the way that groupthink is and going out on our own little journey to discover what is out there. Okay. Next card we get is power. Lightning strike. Power. So far we have the reptilian brain, which is kind of the shadow side of things. I'm looking at my cheat sheet here. The shadow side of things. We have a personal journey moving away. I mean, when we go into the shadow things, the dark night, it's like scary. It's like, ooh, I don't know. Should I really go in there? I don't know. We're doing this as a personal journey, and it's about power, lightning, fast power, and we have a supernova, explosive change. Wow. Who are we? Who are we? Are we the reptilian brain? This is the shadow of that. Look into the shadow of the reptilian brain. Go out on your own personal journey of power and huge change. What's the last card here? Ooh, Zeta, aliens. And this is intellect. Oh, I love this. Intellect, which is the opposite of the reptilian brain. Also in this card, 3 o'clock, or is it 333? No, 3 o'clock. There's something with that 3 o'clock. And you got the little alien peering inside. We have something new coming in. A new awareness coming in, peeking through the window of this explosive change that's going to give us a lot of power as we go on this personal journey. I want to read something from the book, the Contact book. And this is about Zeta. Did I write this down? Hang on. Attracting Zeta may mean we need to examine our personal boundaries, beliefs, and definition, and clarify who we are so as not to be invaded by realities that are not of our preference. Also, this card hints that we may have our own hidden agendas and agreements to play part in a bigger picture, even if we are consciously out of touch with that higher purpose. There is a hidden agenda with the government not wanting us to know all about this. Yeah? I mean, in the first episode in Texas, they were talking about seeing these lights in Texas, and they would try to get information, and they would say, we don't know anything. And a couple of people said, I saw F-16s flying right after these lights. And the government said, no, not us. And then they found out that that was not true. And then the government finally did say, yeah, okay, we did have F-16s. We were doing training exercises, and that's what you saw. So there's a hidden agenda here that this Zeta is letting us know. So who are we? Well, we're not what our reptilian brain says we are. The intellect says that we are going to, the cards say that as we go out on this personal journey, there's going to be a lot of powerful information, explosive change about who we are and who's peering in the window. Yay, yay, yay. All right. All right. Talk about that over a drumstick. And it's, when I talk to my Republican brother, politics is way off the table. ET stuff is a little more on the table, but he's still one that goes, I don't know. If it doesn't burn diesel, I don't think it's really an engine. So, these spaceships that these guys were talking about, no sound, no wind. It's pretty cool. All right, the other thing I want to look at is John Mack, was there an agenda with his death? In was it suspicious? Let's just look at that. John Mack, was he shut up? Was his death suspicious? John Mack. Woo! Okay, 2 cards flew out. I'm using Andrea's cards, her Lilac Lantern. The card that I pulled out, that flew out, Cold Case. Coward. When I heard he had died by a drunk driver, I immediately said, ooh, that's no accident. For entertainment purposes only. I'm just playing here. John Mack. This accident. This accident in London. It's muddy. His accident in London. Muddy. The present. His accident. Yes. Oh, it's upside down. That means no accident. Let's just keep going. I'm not sure what this present is. Negative. Truth. Okay, let me drop this down. So the spread that I use with these intuitive cards is I just drop down to what the truth is, to what the message is. I'm not sure really what this present card is, but if we're talking about the accident, the drunk driver hitting John Mack and ending this, it's all about to muddy the waters, to suppress the truth, and to protect something. And it feels like it's protecting the something in the present. So let's see if we can dig down there. What does it mean, protecting the present? Brown card. S card. Ooh. Is this about, well, let's just keep going, because brown could be earth, could be, ooh, protecting earth. I got the protection card again. The kid's message that they got was, you need to take care of the earth. And people weren't listening to it. The parents were saying, you're crazy, no aliens, none of this, you didn't hear it. The one guy that said that he made it all up, that would be interesting to see who his parents are. Did his parents just kind of slap him around and go, hey, come on, we got a diamond mine here in Zimbabwe or whatever. You can't be talking about protecting the earth. I don't know. I'm just saying. Let's just keep going. Three martini lunch. This is associated with power, drunken power. Businessmen. Yeah, let's have a couple martinis and let's talk about how we can make more money at the expense of Mother Earth. Okay. Let's just keep going. Ooh. Green card. World card. Moon card. So this card, oh my gosh. So this this card talks about the illumination of the full moon, things coming to light. Also, if I look at the tarot moon card, things are coming out of the dark water, surprises, things that maybe shouldn't. And that's what they're stopping. And the last, karma. It doesn't answer anything. Let me drop it down so we can all kind of play in the karma chameleon. Why was this accident? There was a protection for something in the present. Earth protect from 3 martini men. Green earth protect karma. Okay. So here's what I'm getting for entertainment only, and it's really down the rabbit hole. This guy was involved in this accident because he was getting information from his interviews that we need to protect and help and clean up the planet, that our actions are destroying the planet. And the ETs didn't like it. They want us to clean it up. But the businessmen say, now we can keep plundering, robbing, stealing from Mother Earth. It won't matter, but it does matter, because karma is going to come back. Karma is karma. Things are going to spin around. Okay, so I can keep going on with this because I got more questions than I do really answers. But I'm going to stop it here because it's just going down into a rabbit hole. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you have a great time with whoever you're with, whoever you're celebrating, however you're celebrating this start of the holiday season. Peace and love.